coming up. At night, I like to fantasize about, ooh, that's a sexy one. Whose house is this? What is happening?
No. No. Bye.
Hey, I'm Phil Lester and welcome to Hoarders. So, this is what we're dealing with at the moment. The entire house is like this, and you might have heard, we're moving, and that's why. So, today I'm going to try and sort through at least 1% of this crap. But first thing I need to get out of this room. Ah! Oh my god, I'm doing the splits. Ow!
2,000 years later.
So I was quite happy with this area of the apartment. I was like, yeah, there's nothing too offensive around here. So I was getting stuff from the kitchen and plonking them into boxes when I discovered another box of mayhem. I knew this was there. I had just been avoiding it like a shameful lover. Whenever I found something I didn't know where to put it, I'd just be like, this is a job for later. Well, it's later, Phil. How do you feel? Bad. Why am I talking to myself? So I'm going to go through this and decide whether I'm going to keep it or yeet it. I'm going to put it off camera again so there's no big spoilers. Firstly, the big boy, it is a vibrating sloth. It vibrates for innocent reasons. What you're meant to do is put it on your back like a sloth friend and then it vibrates into your muscles. However, its head vibrates more than anything else. So it kind of just vibrates the back of your head. It's cute, ow, but it's basically a headache generator made by Satan. So, unfortunately, yeet. Why is this up here? It's my naked man apron. I can't get rid of this. Oh, it's quite grubby. I don't think I've ever washed this. I just shove it back in the drawer after a baking video. Wait, that was quite realistic under the jacket. I could just blur my eyes and pretend it's real.
Hey, I just ran out of shirts today.
That's how I'd talk if I had a 9-pack. This is like an iconic piece of history, so I'm gonna keep it. Next. Ah! Cleveland Life Block. Lost the ability to speak, so I was so excited. This is where we went in Australia and I met Dewey, I almost said kangaroo. The koala. I feel like hugging a koala added 20 years to my life. Honestly, one of my favorite things I've ever done. Obviously I'm always gonna keep the memories. What we got next is a duh. It's Sky High. I love Sky High, unironically. It's like My Hero Academia live action. Actually, I'm keeping it. My Hero Academia leads me very well onto the sponsor of today's video. It is NordVPN. Cheers, Nord. Since most of my TV box sets are in boxes, I've been going to Netflix for more of my viewing joy. But wait, before we go any further, as is tradition, Philly, what does VPN stand for? Very pretty newt? Slightly better than that. It is a virtual private network, which not only gives you a bit more security on your internet browsing, but also why it links to My Hero Academia is it gives you more stuff to watch on Netflix because you can change your location to whatever you want in the world without going on holiday. So you can just click your Nord friend in the corner, change your location to Japan, where I saw all 4 seasons of My Hero Academia on there with English subtitles. Also the first season of Dr. Stone. I watched that on Japanese Netflix. Or if you're in America, you can pop over to the UK and watch The Office, because I heard that's gone off your Netflix. Not anymore, just use Nord. Go to nordvpn.com/AmazingPhil, use the code AmazingPhil at the checkout, and you can get a 2-year plan with an extra 1 month free on me. Enjoy. Let's see what else we got in the box. Oh, it's these. It's like 1 million photo booth photos of me and Dan. We got these because we were trying to get a photo booth style poster. Oh, that was it. We used that one for the poster. Anyway, we went to a place in London where you could rent a photo booth for about an hour. We wanted to get our money's worth, so we took like 1 billion photos. I think this one is probably my fave. And while we were taking them, there was a guy that was standing kind of close that worked there. And you know when you're trying to get a selfie or something and someone can see you, it makes you feel awkward and you don't know how to pose. Felt kind of like that. Anyway, towards the second half of the photo booth shoot, he came up to us and started looking at the photos and was like, ooh, that's a sexy one. That's a good one. Mostly of the pictures of Dan. And we were like, okay, that's a bit weird. Thanks for the compliment, bro. And we kept going. And then he just stood and kept looking at every picture that came out of the booth and picking them up. And we didn't want to say, why are you doing this? Because I don't want to offend the guy that worked at the place. Anyway, towards the end of the session, I was like, so how do you want us to pay for this or whatever? And then he said, yeah, I don't work here. It was just a random guy. It was just a random guy. Nothing to do with the photo booth process. And we were just like, okay, nice to meet you. Bye. Maybe he was just a very extroverted guy and I shouldn't judge him for trying to make friends. I'll keep them for the memes. Wow, my yeeting is not going well. I've got to be more harsh. What the frick? Oh, right. We once made DanFil Games pajamas, as you do. And you might be thinking, that is an ugly colour for pajamas. Well, yeah, the company that had printed them somehow got it wrong and thought we wanted the pajamas to be the same colour as the flesh on our faces. So they're basically flesh pajamas. We were so worried that they'd done the whole batch like this, but thankfully it was just a sample. It's gonna be a yeet. Oh, I just got jump scared by these tiny hands. I think I was gonna use these when, do you know I did the makeup video when I put Norman on my face? Rest in peace. I thought maybe I could do it as the tiny hands challenge, but then I realized I can't even do makeup, so why make it harder for myself? Maybe I could try and take my glasses off with them, gracefully. Oh, oh. Oh, nope, fail. A mysterious hard drive. Do I want to know what's on this? Yes. Do I want to share it with the internet? Let's find out. Okay, give me a second.
Eventually.
Right, I've downloaded the files. There's 2 videos and 1 picture. Ominous. Why are they just on their own on this massive hard drive? Quite scared. Is this some kind of found footage horror film? Why do I have this video? Whose house is this? What is happening? I'm so confused. Maybe this isn't even my hard drive. I don't... Is that... Wait. That is Dan. Okay, that is Dan of the past. Why is he filming in this person's house? What is he doing? Is this some kind of shady business? Oh, there's someone else is here. There's an elbow. Oh, it's me. Okay. Oh, I know what it is. That's an estate agent. This is one of the final 3 apartments that we looked at before we chose the first DanFil London flat. So it could have been in there. I mean, this one looked like it had amazing views, but ours had way more character and it was a bit bigger, so we went with that one in the end. This was the cursed one. Oh my God, right. That chair was literally made out of polystyrene, and then every piece of furniture was covered in a massive weird stain, and they told us someone had recently died there, and we got worried one of the stains was like person juice. So we didn't go with that one. That was cursed. Well, that's useful, so it's a keep. A whole load of chopsticks. Useful. It's a keep. What is this? Ooh, Cards Against Humanity Fan Edition. Oh, I think someone gave us this on tour. Naomi and Nia. Shout out to you. Right, I'm gonna choose a random one and see what I get. Look how fancy the box is. All right, in DanFil the movie, Phil is played by Pikachu's gay I cannot. Oh my God! I cannot say that on this channel. Fill in the blanks yourself. Phil is played by Phil's mum. I'm sure my mum would love to take the part. At night, I like to fantasize about Pete Wentz wearing a Harry Styles mask. I mean, I can't lie, it's true. Or Phil's meaty legs. Just fantasize about my own meaty legs. That is well made. Thanks, guys. If I ever get to see a friend again, I might bust this out. It's the crystal. It used to be in the background of my videos, but I got so many comments asking me if it was a raw chicken breast that I just put it in a box. I do like it though. I just got bored of the chicken breast comments, so I'm gonna put it somewhere where people can see it's not a chicken breast. And finally, this I bought as a present for my mum, and she didn't want it, so I've kept it. Jelly fun for friends and feet. That does not look relaxing in the slightest. Inflate, mix, relax, and poo it out. I thought a way to yeet it would be to use it right now, and then it's just out of my cupboard.
A few moments later.
I took my contact lenses out because they were hurting, and now I can't find my glasses. So I'm doing this as nature intended. Can't see anything. Anyway, here we've got the jelly bath. It's got the bath. Oh, I didn't realize I have to blow this up. Oh, it smells like holiday. I just wanted to rub my face on it. Remember going on holiday? Oh, honestly, just sniff that.
Oh, holy sh**.
Yeah, isn't that good? They should make a candle of that.
Oh, I just want to suck on a beach ball.
Right, I'm about to blow a beach ball. Right, here we go. I don't have strong lungs. Oh my God, it's not working. This is so hard to do.
What the f*** am I doing with my evening?
Look,
Is there no one else on Earth?
No,
you can,
there's no one else.
There's literally a pandemic.
Right,
Okay.
we're getting there. That'll do, Bess. I thought this would be too small for my giant clown feet, but I think they'll fit inside. Why is there so many pieces? What the freak is all this? What is this? It's a self-care kit. I'm gonna have an evening and relax.
Well, I'm glad one of us is relaxed.
Treat yourself even more. Why not add the bag of massaging balls into the foot spa? So I can put them under my feet. If you're using the spa with a friend, why not ask them to pamper?
I am no. Bye.
I've got a small glass of water. That's the first thing I've got to do is pour that into the bath. I'm gonna need a bigger glass. Right, I'm gonna put the gel in. Oh, there's some wine in my mouth. Ah, that does not taste good. In you go. It said 1 bag, I'm gonna do 2 bags. The longer you mix, the thicker it will get.
I hate this. I hate everything about it.
Oh! Ooh! Oh, that feels really disgusting.
That looks like human flesh.
It feels like human flesh. It's like that fan fiction where all my skin came off. I feel like adding I feel like adding 2 packets was a bit much.
This is the most upsetting thing I have done or seen this year.
Yes. Time to relax. Oh! Oh! Oh, that feels so gross. It's like snow if snow was made out of slime. Oh! Ooh. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm getting used to the consistency of it. It's actually quite pleasant now. Listen to that.
I'm gonna projectile vomit on you. Oh! Oh, for f***'s sake. I hate everything about this.
Dropping the balls in. Well, they're quite heavy. It feels like I'm stepping on marbles. Ow! Oh wait, oh, I found a groove. There we go. Okay, that's good. Ew, it's a toenail clipper. I thought it was a hair clip. I would be clipping my toenails.
Silent Hill hair clip is that?
And then some nail files.
I'm gonna go on record and say this is the worst day of my life.
I'm like, what am I doing? Why do I do this to myself?
Why did you buy it?
I thought it'd be
What is wrong with you?
I don't think I'll be taking this to the new place. I feel like it's just a one-time experience.
Yeet!
Yeet!
It's getting yeeted. They're getting feeted. And now I'm going to yeet myself into the sun.
Alright, that's everything from the box of doom, which was as chaotic as I anticipated. I'm going to go around the rest of the house using these post-its. Yellow for keep, pink for yeet, to label things that either need to go in a box or we need to give away. Here we go. Keep. Also, I just replaced the soil. Look how healthy she looks. Yes. Drink those nutrients. Keep. I think this one is dead, so sorry. Delete. Polaroids. Keep. Look at the little Steve. I'm so sorry. My friend really wanted this and sign, so it's gonna be a yeet. She served as well, but she doesn't match the new place. So it's going to charity. Kerp. Sorry, Hulk, but you're gonna have to smash up a charity shop. I will miss them. Look how much this plant is thriving. We're keeping you. Gotta keep this. How relaxing. Yes. I've been watering this plant for 5 years and it's fake. So, yeet. Yoga ball. It was one of those things that I said I would totally use every day, and I think I've sat on it once. Are you even meant to sit on it? I don't know. Yeet. Everything in this room, we haven't touched any of it for 3 months, so yeet. Okay, that was quite a cleansing experience. Feel like I've done 0.03% of the extra work that went towards moving house. So thanks for coming along with me on this journey. If you enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to check out NordVPN by clicking my link in the description. Check out my last video where I answer some questions I would usually avoid. Subscribe, tickle the bell, do everything else. I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye. I'm gonna have to throw this towel away. Look at that. Feels so gross.
You know what? I'm gonna send you my therapy bill.